While on the train, the woman immediately noticed that her best friend was 3 months pregnant, but she didn't give her bottom bunk to her friend. Instead, she swapped seats with an elderly lady who had just boarded the train. Sure enough, when her best friend returned, she saw that her bunk had been changed. She looked a bit panicked, rushing over to ask the woman to switch back. The reason her best friend was so concerned was that she had already planned to fake a miscarriage by falling from the top bunk in the middle of the night, and then put all the blame on the woman. What she didn't know was that the woman had already seen through her scheme. The woman had already lived through a previous life. In that life, her best friend had volunteered to travel with her. Before they left, her boyfriend gave her a bottom bunk to ensure she was comfortable on the train, and repeatedly told her not to give it up to anyone, not even to her best friend. But as soon as they got on the train, her best friend complained about feeling unwell, and asked to swap bunks. However, the woman didn't want to upset her boyfriend, so she politely refused. But she never expected that in the middle of the night, her best friend fell from the top bunk, resulting in a miscarriage. It was only then that she realized her best friend was pregnant, but when they got to the hospital, her best friend blamed everything on her, saying that it was because the woman wouldn't swap bunks with her that she had the miscarriage. Her boyfriend slapped her hard, accusing her of being malicious, saying she was jealous of her best friend and had caused the accident on purpose. When her best friend's husband, who suffered from a violent disorder, arrived, her best friend added more fuel to the fire, claiming that the woman had killed their baby. Before the woman could even explain, her best friend's husband turned around and strangled her. It was only in that moment before her death that the woman realized everything was a conspiracy by her boyfriend and best friend. They had set everything up so that she would take the fall, and her best friend's husband would kill her in a fit of rage and go to prison, allowing her best friend and boyfriend to be together. But in the next second, the woman unexpectedly found herself reborn, back at the moment when her best friend was about to board the train. With the painful lesson from her previous life, she silently swore that she would never make the same mistake again. After seeing the elderly lady arguing with her best friend, she immediately came up with a plan.